Okay, we are on the DevServer with the Kfir C.7, taking this out into a mission. DevServer, so most of these players in the match are going to be bots, but we'll see how this performs. For loadouts, I took a huge, ridiculous 3,000-pound demolition bomb, because why not? And I took some AIM-9Gs. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes, especially if there's a difference before and after we jettison the dead weight. No ballistics computer. That is useful information. Let's check our radar settings. All right, 28 looks like what we want for range. We'll do 60 by 10 for the angle. No pulse Doppler or advanced modes. No infrared search and track. No bore sight. All right. So we'll see what we get. First thing I'm going to want to do before I engage any of these enemy fighters that spawn up, I'm going to dump this bomb, find a target. We're on the new Israel map again. It looks like all the air-to-air fights, I've done a couple of missions here just messing around on the dev server. All of them are on the new Israel map. And look at the speed. 1.2 down at like not even 1,500 meters in the Kfir. This thing is fast, and I am loving it. Alright, so I got a good lock on this guy, but I'm going to see if I can dump this. I don't know if I can drop this bomb at supersonic speeds. We're going to find out. This is probably not going to hit. I'm just messing around. Alright, we did get a drop. And we got kind of a hit. Alright, where did that guy go? I had a bogey there for a second. Alright, CL-13. Let's see what you got. Missile slaved, that was good to see. And again, on the dev server, I don't have my full keybinds here. I don't have my pitch down. So there's going to be blackouts and stuff. Sorry about that. MiG-19, let's see what happens with this. Would have been nice if there were some human players on the other team. When I flew out the Su-22, I had a couple of human opponents I was able to do some dogfighting with. That was fun. And again, like I mentioned with the fight I just did on the F4, it seems sometimes like Radar and War Thunder is allergic to hostile targets. If there's a friendly target in range that it can lock onto, that's what it's going to hit. Come on, get him before he gets into the sun. And is it going to get there? That MiG's got him. Oh, no, all right. Oh, wow, look at that altitude. We climbed real fast in this thing. Oh, this Kfir is going to be a beast. Man, I love the visuals on this. Let's check out this cockpit. All right, we got a really good-looking HUD. Radar warning receiver in a good, easy spot. MFD. Hopefully we're going to be able to get a PPI or maybe a B-scope on that. Other instruments. One of the things that I look for in a cockpit, when I do my regular aircraft reviews, if you've watched any of those, I always talk about the cockpit internals. Because I do try and test all these aircraft out in VR. But one of the things I always look for is that the radar warning receiver and the radar scope are easy to see without having to like shift your view, all over the place. Like here, that radar warning receiver is going to be real quick at a visual glance. Like you can see right there, I don't have to take my eyes focused off the forward view, and I could see I was getting blipped. So that's a really important thing that I look for with the cockpits. Getting some ground clutter. Again, no pulse Doppler or look down, shoot down on the Cyrano radar. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with the guns on this thing. I don't have distance set correctly or anything like that. I literally just grabbed the upgrades and went into a mission. And I am almost out of gas. Oh, man. I am not going to make it back, that is for sure. Alright, do we have... Oh, that's interesting. Nice little... we do not have any midfield runways, it looks like. Oh, no, wait a minute. Nope. Because, on some of the maps, they have runways that are modeled, like, throughout the map, but aren't spawn points in jets. They're there for matches with prop fighters, so that you start a little bit closer into the action, or for, like, the capture the flag matches. So in a situation like this, where I'm about to run out of fuel, I'm going to be looking for a spot to touch down. Flashbacks to taking flying lessons with my crazy Russian flight instructor, talking about finding emergency landing spots. Yeah, I don't want to name any names, but my flight instructor was kind of seat of the pants. We'd be doing a lesson on, like, turns around a point, basic air navigation, and he'd randomly say, okay, this lesson boring, we do hammerhead stall. And, this isn't like a Cessna 152, completely unsafe, absolutely no reason you should be doing that. I mean, not a 152 Aerobat or anything, just a regular 152. But, yeah, that was an interesting experience. He had a lot of interesting stuff in his logbook. High-speed retract gear. Oh, I am going pretty quick, aren't I? Alright, I am out of gas. We're going to do a nice dead stick landing. See if we get the drag chute. Get our brakes back in. That actually worked out really well. Except for the touchdown. Kind of lost my rear gear, but that's fine. Any landing you can walk away from. And we did have the drag chute. Okay. Alright, well that is the Kfir C.7. My goodness, am I excited about this. There will be a full review once the patch goes live for sure.